What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Indians live stream. After not talking about the Indians for a while, got a couple Indians live streams in a couple days. How about that, huh? But this will be my official Indians season preview and Royals series preview. Now, in case you've been living under a rock for the past couple of months, uh, only 60 games, 40 in the AL, 20 in the NL. We're facing the NL Central. And then, if you haven't seen my community post from about an hour or so ago, around there, the MLB has they will. I don't know if it's been officially ratified yet by the owners, but it's looking like we're going to have expanded playoffs this year from 10 teams to 16. Now, what this essentially means is you're going to have the division winners, obviously, but then it looks like all the second place teams are going to make the playoffs. And then the final two slots will be filled by, I guess, the best teams that remain. So that'll be fun. And then I also heard that the division winners will pick their opponent, I guess. Now, I believe Jason Stark tweeted something out here a little while ago. I remember he tweeted it right before I posted my video. Let's see. Yep, here it is. He says that, and I quote, sources say that in a 16-team postseason, all first-round games and a best-of-3 first round will be played at the home of the higher seed. Yes, the first round of the playoffs would be a best-of-3. And you would have, and then he also tweeted, if every postseason series goes the distance in a 16-team format, so every first round series goes to 3, then you go best of 5, and then 2 best of 7s. There would be a total of 65 postseason games this year. There were 66 in the entire decade of the 60s. That is something I did not know because, one, I was like 30-some years from being born. Wow. The more you know. But looking at, of course, the Indians, the Indians are a very interesting team this year because so far all I've heard is, if the Indians get off to a slow start, are they going to trade Lindor? And I've seen a couple trade deadline prediction videos, and yes, for those who again didn't know, there is a trade deadline this year. It is just over a month from, I guess, it's like a month from. It's like in August. I can't remember what date exactly, but yeah, it's in a month. So I could see it if we suck coming out of the gate, which looking at our schedule, and I'll get to that in a minute, it's possible. If we get off to a slow start, I could see us trading Lindor. Because it's very evident, it's pretty evident right now that we're not going to sign him. We're not going to sign him. Dolan ain't going to sign him. If this dude literally signs Lindor, the whole city of Cleveland would party in the streets. And honestly, I would rescind my hatred for Dolan if we sign Lindor. That's all we ask. Just sign Lindor. We're not asking you to, do some weird stuff. We just want you to sign Lindor. Like, he's our franchise cornerstone. But yeah, they're cheap. They don't want to sign him. And then, of course, you got news about the Indians possibly changing their name. They're meeting with Native American tribes and stuff and other leaders and stuff. So we'll see what develops from that. So here is the Indians' official opening day roster as of now. I'm sure there could be changes. But yeah, here is the roster. So at catcher, We got Roberto Perez and Sandy Leon. Okay. That's not a bad duo. We're barely going to see Sandy Leon. I mean, it's what happens all the time. You usually see him every once in a while. I mean, with Kevin Plawecki, we only really saw him like on Sundays, when the Indians played on Sundays. Other than that, Perez. And even before, the year before that, it was all Yan Gomes. The only time we saw Perez was when Bauer pitched, because Bauer loved throwing to Perez. They were good. They were battery mates. So, yeah, there's that. First base would be Carlos Santana. Second base would be Cesar Hernandez. Shortstop, of course, Francisco Lindor, at least for right now. Then you have Jose at third. You have the utility men being Mike Freeman, Christian Arroyo, and Yu Chang. And yes, he does have Crank That by Soulja Boy as his walk-up song. Freaking love it. And then in the outfield, it will be a combination of Mercado, Domingo Santana, Talon Aquin, Jordan Luplow, Bradley Zimmer with his reinvigorated swing, completely changed up his stance and stuff. And then you have Greg Allen. Oh, what about Franmil Reyes? Well, from what I'm hearing, he's probably going to be our DH for most of, if not the entire season. Now, starting pitchers, of course, we got Bieber, Clevenger, Carrasco, Savale, and Plesac. Oh, by the way, don't forget about Delano DeShields. He's on the IL right now. But I'm pretty sure when he comes up, I could see them either getting rid of Domingo or maybe sending down Greg Allen. So, yeah, there's that. But yeah, starters, we already know about them. Yeah, Bieber, Clevenger, Carrasco, Savale, Plesac. Relievers will be Adam Plutko, Dominic Leone, Cam Hill, Phil Maton, James Karinchak, a guy who I really like, Adam Simber, who's kind of a low-key gas can. Then you have Oliver Perez, who's like in his 18th season. You have Nick Whitgren, our setup man, and then, of course, Brad Hand, who is the closer. Now, one name that you notice that is missing is Emmanuel Clase, essentially the prize of the Kluber trade. Well, he's suspended for the whole year. Good going, Emmanuel. I was really looking forward to seeing that dude just throw gas on the mound, but of course he got suspended for PEDs. Of course. Now, the thing is, if we had a regular 162-game schedule, I think he would have been back by now, because he was only supposed to be suspended for 80 games. So he would have been back by now. But, of course, this whole crap happened, and now he ain't coming back until next year. So I guess we'll say see you in March. Oh, man. And then that's pretty much it for that. So that's our roster. Again, it's a pretty good roster. I mean, it's not like, it's not insane, but it's not trash. I mean, again, moves could be made. We could make some trades here and there. We'll see what happens with Lindor. I don't expect him to get traded right now. I mean, if we come off to a hot start, there's no way we're trading him. But, of course, just like Odell Beckham, you're going to have trade rumors, no matter what. It's the way it is, So let's take a look at the schedule. So 60-game schedule, as you already know. We start off with a series against the Kansas City Royals. And once the schedule pops up on Indians.com, I can go through it and kind of go, give you like my thoughts on how this team's going to do. I mean, I've already pretty much said it, but I think my prediction is pretty much going to stay the same. I could see us winning between 35, 40 games this year if we can stay healthy and, if we're playing well. But I think at the worst case scenario, we'll probably win like 30 games. We go like 30-30 or like 32-28 or something. Yeah. I mean, we really can't afford to slip up this year because the Twins look really good. And, there's a team in Chicago on the south side that is actually really, really good. They're on the rise. They may not be great right now, but they're scary. They're going to be really scary in a couple of years. Because they got another one of their young prospects starting to make his way into the majors. That is Luis Robert. He's going to be something to keep an eye on. That White Sox team is going to be very dangerous. And oh yeah, speaking of them White Sox, we play them second series of the year. We start off with a 6-game homestand. I'm not really going to get into whole win-loss prediction for every series. I'm just going to say right now, I think we win probably 35, 40 games. It's going to be very easy at times, and it's going to be very hard at times. So 60 games in 66 days. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I don't think they have let me see if I can get the pitching matchups for these games here. I'm not sure if I can because I don't think I can. That really sucks. It's not like last year. I know last year I could, but I don't think I can this year, which, oh well. Or I could just do this because it might change. I heard that the Royals might actually have one of their prospects playing tomorrow. Brady Singer, I think is his name. I haven't gotten the official rotation for them yet. Although I did hear that they actually signed Matt Harvey, but he'll be starting off on the minor leagues. In the minor leagues, as he ramps up, getting ready for the to make the jump. But yeah, the final cut for the Indians, I guess, was Hunter Wood. So yeah, there's that. Jake Bauers was optioned to the alternate site. That's one name you obviously see again that's not on the roster. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, in terms of this Royals series, we already know how they are. They're going to be kind of, bad to mediocre, but they have a good lineup. Their pitching just sucks. But I think they're going to be at least semi-decent in a couple of years. We'll see what they do with some of their veterans. I know people are going to be I think they should do. Are they going to trade Whit Merrifield? No. Are they going to trade Gordon? No. Soler? No. Mondesi? No. They're not going to make all kinds of crazy moves like that. They're not trading Merrifield. Although I would love it if they did, because maybe the Indians could contact them a little bit, call them up on their phone and say, hey, can you give us Whit Merrifield, please? I'm joking. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what the chat's saying. Okay, nothing. All right, lovely. All right, so yeah, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on here. We got less than an hour until baseball is back on the TV. That'll be fun. So what else do we got to talk about here? Thing is, you can't really see the freaking pitching matchups, and that kind of sucks because I know last year you could look at the pitching matchups, but all right, so you got, was it Duffy against Bieber? Interesting. And then next will be Singer. Oh, okay. So we do have the pitching matchups on the main page of the website. It will be Denny Duffy against Bieber tomorrow. It'll be Brady Singer against Mike Clevenger. And then Carlos Carrasco will make his first start since late last year when before his bout with cancer. And then we have Savali against the White Sox, and then Plazek against the White Sox. So that'll be something. So it'll be Savali, Plazek, and Bieber against the White Sox. Okay. Although they do not have a named opponent for the Royals don't have a named pitcher for that game. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can maybe utilize OBS for the scoreboard. We'll see. Otherwise, it'll just be like it usually was, last year. No scoreboard, just me. So, yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that is going to wrap it up for this live stream. Not really a whole lot to talk about, And I previewed the schedule a little bit, season preview, did the roster. And by the way, yes, if the Indians do make any trades, which I expect a couple, wouldn't be surprised, I will go live to talk about it. If it's a stream-worthy trade. I'm not going to do it if it's like some freaking minor league trade. Like if it comes out that we trade Lindor, oh, you already know I'm going live. The minute I see the alert, I'm going live. I may or may not have OBS, but probably not. But I'll just be checking up on my phone or whatever, or on my computer. So that'll be a lot of fun. So, and I'm planning on streaming the trade deadline too. That'll be great. So, yeah, that is going to wrap it up for this live stream, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Indians Royals, man. Opening day is officially here tomorrow. It's only 3 months late. No big deal, right? At least we don't have to worry about snow. My God. Yeah. We should be in the midst of a freaking division title hunt right now. Closing in on the legit trade deadline. But nope, next month is the trade deadline. It's kind of funky how you have a trade deadline with a 16-team playoff and a 60-game season. It's going to be nuts. But hey, I'm here for it. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog 99, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Indians Royals, 7 o'clock, first pitch. I'll be live about 6:45, 6:50. So should be a lot of fun. Hope you guys tune in for that. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Tribe. And I'm out.